Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I am filming a makeup look for you, and it's going to be something that I'm going to take from daytime to nighttime. So this is a look that I wore when I was in Dublin at the weekend, and some people, I Snapchatted and tweeted a picture of the eyeshadow that I was wearing, and some of you wanted to see what it was that I used and how I did it. So I just thought I'd do it today while I'm getting ready to go around to my granddad's for tea. My auntie and uncle are coming round, and I don't remember the last time I had my hair straight at all, never mind in a video. So it's a little bit strange getting used to that, but I didn't have much time, and it's just a lot quicker to straighten it. So that's that. I'm gonna start by just gripping my hair back, and I feel like I've not done a proper sit down video in ages, even though I probably have. I pre-filmed quite a lot of videos a while ago, so I feel like I've not done an actual video in a long time. I'm going to start by using the In Transit Camera Close-Up by This Works, and this is in a recent favourites video of mine. It's a moisturiser, a primer and a mask in one, and I've just been using it all month really. Dot that all over. So now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with a concealer, and I'm using my Revlon Colour Stay today. I usually would conceal after I apply my foundation, but for some reason I think it's hormonal. I've come out with quite a lot of redness this morning, so I'm just gonna, it looks awful, I don't know why it's just decided to appear all of a sudden. The dogs are crying downstairs. They've not had a walk today, but I'm taking them with me to my granddad's later, so they'll be able to play with my sister's dogs. So I'm just kind of pushing this into the skin with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, just to kind of give my foundation a head start. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Max Factor Miracle Match foundation it's the Blur and Nourish one. This is one of their most recent launches, and I've got the shade Golden 75, which I think will be a little bit too dark for me. So I'm just going to mix it with some of my Rimmel Lasting Finish in the shade 100 Ivory, which is a little bit lighter, so hopefully it'll just balance the colour out a little bit. Has everybody started the Christmas shopping? It's dead funny because I think I spend so long saying, oh my goodness, I've not started my Christmas shopping yet. Everyone's talking about Christmas, it's far too early, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, it's November, you need to start Christmas shopping. I stayed up to 1:30 last night, I couldn't really get to sleep, and I just ordered a load of things that I knew I needed for people. I am going to be doing some Christmas themed videos, and obviously I'm doing Vlogmas, so you'll be seeing what I get up to every day in December. And then the Christmas themed videos I'm going to do some fashiony ones, some makeup ones, and then some Christmas hauls and things like that. I'm just getting a bit panicky now of everything I've got to do before Vlogmas starts. How did I just do that? So I'm going to leave my foundation there for a while and move on to eyebrows. Today I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, I'm not sure, I never get it right. I remember I used this on the Pixie Woo course, and Sam Chapman, one of the sisters, she used it, and I was just absolutely blown away by how natural she'd made her eyebrows look. You could see the hairs that she'd created, but they didn't look like hairs that she'd created, they looked like it was part of her eyebrow. And every time I use this product now I think about that, because I said to her, I was like, how do you manage? So she said, make sure that the brush is always really thin, tight together, compact, no bristles flying around anywhere, a clean brush and not a lot of excess product. I was watching someone's YouTube the other day where they'd used this, and they'd first filled their eyebrow in with a pencil, then they'd gone in with the dip brow, which is what I'm using, and then they'd set it with a brow mascara. When I use this, I literally can just leave it, it sets beautifully and it lasts all day. So I have no idea how they'd managed to use 3 separate products on their eyebrows. That just seems crazy to me. I don't have time to use 3 products on my eyebrows. I always find this one more horrible to do than the other one. Does anybody else find that? Do you have a favourite eyebrow to fill in? So when we got back from Dublin, I had a day to recover, not because I'd been drinking, but because I was just so tired. And when you've been away, even though you've only been away for a couple of days, there's always so much housework to do when you get back, so much washing and just catching up on everything. So I had a day to do all that kind of stuff, and then I got invited when we landed to a fashion show, a press day in London, and it's the first one I've ever been invited to, and it was with Arcadia Group, who are like Topshop, Top Man, Miss Selfridge, and I was absolutely so excited but so nervous. I was umming and ahhing for ages whether I should go or not, because it's like the first one that I'd ever been to, and I didn't know anyone else that was going to be there. But I just kind of thought, right, this is like a once, like, you need to take some opportunities when they're offered to you, don't you? And I just knew that that was one of them. So I travelled down to London on my own on Wednesday. I met up with a lovely other blogger who, I'll link her blog down below, she's called Sam. And we went for a coffee, and then she went back to work, and I made my way to this event, and it was insane. I'm pretty sure Sir Philip Green was there, who's the owner of the whole brand. This eyebrow's just not going right, so we're just going to leave it before it gets too out of hand. And it was the most surreal day ever. I got stopped on Regent Street because they wanted to take a picture of my outfit. InStyle magazine wanted to take a picture of my outfit for the magazine. You know when you see like the outfit pages when they've stopped people on the streets. So I don't know if I'm going to be in that magazine next month. And like, it was just crazy. It was such a good day. I met Caroline Harron's son. I went into the Pixie shop in London. He was in there. It's just quite a random day, really. So now I'm going to take my Pixie concealer. This is the Concealing Concentrate in Adaptable Beige, and it looks like this. It just comes in a little round pot. And then I'm taking the accent brush by Pixie Woo, or Real Techniques, and I'm just going to focus that on the areas that are a little bit redder, and then just blend it out with my finger. I've not really seen Thomas this week because he's been working away, and then when he's been back he's been around at the house because there's like plastering that needs doing, so they've had to get the walls ready for the plasterers, stripping wallpaper, and he's just been working non-stop, so I've not even told him about my day in London yet. For concealer, I'm going to use the Rimmel Match Perfection in 10 Ivory. This is really bright in front of the eyes, so I'm going to use this today. I haven't used this in quite a while actually. And my favourite brush to blend concealer in with at the moment is the Contour brush by Real Techniques. Next I'm going to move on to eye makeup and let that concealer and foundation all settle in together before I powder. I'm using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which I use all the time. This is what I used in Dublin, I took with me. It's like a flesh toned colour, and it just helps my eyeshadow stay on a really long time, and it's probably my favourite eye primer, and they're not even made as eye primers, but this one, I love using it for that purpose. So during the day I took MAC's Satin Taupe eyeshadow, which is this one here. So this is a really nice silvery purple metallic-y colour, and it's really a lovely shade from MAC just to wear all over the eyelid and then blend it out. Next I'm going to curl my eyelashes because it's just something that I've really been enjoying doing lately. Next I'm using my Feline Volume Million Lashes Mascara by L'Oreal. So as I was saying, so next door they've got this big tree that's blowing around in the wind, and they've taken a fence panel out in case it falls down so that it doesn't like ruin the fence panel and they have to replace the fence panel. They can just slot it back in once the tree's down and removed and whatnot. But I keep forgetting, so I keep letting the dogs out, and Jasper keeps going to the toilet in their garden. And like today I've spent the majority of the day in my dressing gown, tidying up, cleaning, doing bits and pieces. So every time I go out I'm in my dressing gown, and I feel like they just think I'm the laziest person ever because I've not got dressed until now. But I'm definitely a firm believer in, even though I do feel embarrassed when I answer the door and I'm still in my pyjamas, but I'm definitely a firm believer in like, why should I get dressed if I'm not leaving the house? So for bronzer I'm using my Body Shop bronzer, and I've got the shade 03. So I'm just putting some colour back into my face. I'm not really contouring, I'm just I think everybody gets in like a routine with how they apply the makeup, and there's not really, one thing I love about makeup is that there's not really a right or wrong way. If you like to wear it how you like to wear it, then go with it. I think it adds definition to my face, and obviously we've all got different shaped faces, so if you see someone contouring in a certain place, that might not be the best place for you to contour because you've got a different shaped face to them. For blusher, I'm using the Rocketeer by Benefit because this is a gorgeous rose gold colour, and I used to use it quite a lot and then I didn't use it for ages, and I've just recently got back into using it. I'm going to powder using my Laura Mercier powder. This is something I bought for my kit, and recently I've really been enjoying using it because it's a loose setting powder, so I just pop a little bit in the lid and it's so finely milled that you literally, like, it sets your makeup but you don't feel like you're wearing anything. It's a really nice powder. As this is during the day makeup, I'm just going to keep it really simple, plain, neutral, and I'm using my L'Oreal Lip Liner Couture in the shade Beige Anu. Over the top of that, I'm going to take my Fleur de Force lip gloss in the shade Written in the Stars, which was in my favourites video recently. I absolutely love this lip gloss. It is divine. That's it for during the day makeup. This is what I would tend to just put on if I want to go out looking a little bit more put together from going shopping, things like that, which is what I did when we were in Dublin. And then when we got back to the hotel, I spruced it up a little bit more and made it a little bit more intense to go out in the night time. So I'm just going to start by taking my lipstick off with a face wipe. As I've used a lip liner, it probably would still be on it in the evening anyway. The product that this video was all based around was this eyeshadow from Topshop, and this is in Wax and Wane, and it looks like this. It's a very shimmery, metallic-y, it's got gold, pink, purple, blue going through it. It's the most beautiful eyeshadow shade. Like, it looks different in so many different lights. All I'm going to do is use the other side of the brush, pack that on, and just put it over the top of the eyeshadow that I've already got on. I literally just keep applying this eyeshadow until I'm happy with the colour of what it's building up like, and it's so reflective, it's so pretty, and it's such an easy way to just make your makeup look so different. And then I'm doing the same on the other eye. And then I'm going to take it underneath my eye as well. I'm going to take my bronzer and just run a little bit through the crease, just for a little bit of extra definition. And I'm just literally putting that just in the crease and above to blend it out. This is the Kiko Automatic Precision in 714, and it's just a really nice purple eyeliner. Any purple eyeliner would do, or any colour you wanted to use. I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer corner of my upper lash line. I'm going to run that in my waterline as well. Next, I'm going to go back in with my mascara and just pop some on my bottom lashes. The lipstick that I took with me to Dublin is one that I got from Sephora. I always forget the shade of this, but I will put it in the description box below. It's a gorgeous deep plum blackcurrant colour. This is the makeup that I wore in the night time, just a really quick and easy way to update it from what I previously had on. And I think as soon as you add a vampy dark lipstick, you look like you're going out for a night out. Even though we were only going to laugh our absolute socks off at Michael McIntyre, he was hilarious. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you've seen some products there that you liked. Please leave me a comment if you did like this video, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Thank you for watching.